I just bought this mountain in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna go pick up an old excavator, and then we're gonna turn this place into an off-road, off-grid paradise.
You stoked?
Oh yeah.
You've been wanting one of these for a long time.
I mean, yeah, doesn't pretty much everybody want one of these from the time they're like 5 years old? I mean, maybe not, but...
It's a dream come true.
It is. It's a dream come true. I wasn't joking when I said I'm way more excited about this than a Lamborghini. Like, if you gave me the choice between this, which is worth like 30 grand-ish, or like a $200,000 Lamborghini, and I couldn't sell the Lamborghini to buy one of these, I'd pick this every day.
I don't think I've ever seen a radiator that big. That's nice.
That might even be bigger than the one in our fire truck. I think next we need ourselves a trailer like that with something to pull it with.
This moment is just massive. You see, in 2018, Ethan and I started this channel because we just wanted to build this really cool go-kart. And we thought maybe if we got lucky and enough people cared about it enough to watch it and share the videos with their friends, we could turn this into our job. We were both at pretty big turning points in our lives, and we both craved some unlimited creative freedom. And in Grindhard and our community that we soon found, this became our reality. And I don't know if Ethan would say this about himself, so I'll say it for him. The man has such wholesome ambitions. In the last 6 years, I've spent more time with him than probably any other human. And in every single conversation, every single dinner with friends, whenever the subject came up about maybe the boat you want someday, or the dream house, the lake house, those were never the things that Ethan talked about. The entire 6 years we've been working together, the only thing I've heard him talk about along those lines is a cheap property in the middle of nowhere to build a cabin on a cliff or in a mine shaft. So when he saw some affordable acreage on a mountaintop surrounded in national forest, he knew it was time to do just that. So he found an excavator big enough to build the road he needed and clear the foundation for the cabin, and here we are driving it to the summit for the very first time.
It's like Christmas for you, Ethan.
It is. It's early Christmas. Christmas in November. Now we gotta drive that thing like 5 miles. Because the road's very icy and, you know, I could ask the truck driver to put on chains and get up there, but like, that wouldn't be very nice to him.
Well, this is going pretty smooth so far.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it behind us, and we didn't go very far, so we were a little concerned. This is getting just steeper and steeper, and icier and icier. But it looks like he's doing pretty good. He's just staying off to the side. Yeah.
Running low on on fuel, we saw him starting to slow down, and we thought, uh-oh, maybe he's out of fuel. Nope, he's just moving a tree. No chainsaw required.
For the next couple hours, we crawled up the mountain because it was just getting icier and icier, and Ethan was removing all obstacles in our way as the sun went down all around us.
Let me take a whack at it. Nope.
Oh, wow.
That was sketchy. Found the tipping point.
Yeah, that rock probably had quite a bit of weight to it.
Probably. You did a wheelie. Yeah. Well, I was gonna just have some fun with it and drop the rock from high up and watch it tumble down the hill, but lifting over the side, it's nowhere near the lift capacity of the front or the back. So yeah.
How we doing on diesel?
It's pretty much at the empty line, but the fuel light hasn't come on yet. So
All right. Well, I guess.
we're most of the way there. We have another like mile or some change or something. So
Okay.
yeah,
We'll make it.
yeah, we should be fine. That was exciting. That rock's been bugging me all summer.
I bet.
I think we made it.
That was a journey.
Yeah, a slow and bumpy journey for me. Just a slow journey for you guys. This is the end of the road, and that's why I need an excavator. Because this is where the road ends. And up there is where I want to build a cabin.
At this point, Ethan decided that he wanted to keep this project private. But after a long winter of road building, he decided to take a GoPro with him to start his outhouse build to see if it took away or added to the experience. And it must have added, because after going up the mountain a few more times, he decided that he wanted to share the whole project with you guys.
Well, last time I was up here, I decided it was time to build an outhouse. So I dug a big old hole here with the excavator with a nice view of the mountain over there. I'm gonna chop down some dead trees and try to build it sort of a, log cabin style. I brought up some axes, a chainsaw, an adze, and a shovel, and an Einstein. Hello, Einstein. Hi. That's the mission. Time to go find some logs. I'll just make a pile of these here next to the road where I can grab them with the excavator. That'll be easier than carrying them one at a time by hand. I did get some very large rocks placed as kind of a perimeter here. I think I'm about done trying to stack large rocks here, and I'm gonna start doing some logs. I think you can see a little bit more of what I'm going for here. So on this side, I've just got them sitting on this rock. That side, we've got the log spanning it. I'm gonna go eat some dinner because I am hungry. Oh, you think you get dinner too? Oh, unfortunately I forgot my chair, but can't complain about the view. Oh, hello dogs. I'm being attacked. Help. I'm being viciously attacked. Ah! Einstein, off. Back to roasting my sausage. I've collected some more logs this morning. I cut down a tree over that way, cedar tree that was very dead and very rotten. Got a nice start here last night and should get easier from here. Well, the outhouse is coming along pretty good. It's not exactly what you'd call symmetrical, but you know, point here is to just build it with materials on hand. It is, after all, an outhouse. Now I gotta find a log for here, and then a small-ish log to go across right here to hold up the seat. I forgot to bring the extra battery for the electric chainsaw, which I guess is the electrical equivalent of forgetting to bring gas. But I have the big felling axe. Loading up all the utility vehicles here for a day of trail clearing.
So we loaded up the 6x6 with all the tools we need to build the trail, and just for fun, we threw our little Amazon Jeep that we just turbocharged in the back of the giveaway truck. Yes, we're giving away this brand new Tacoma, and if you want to get entered to win it, go to grindhardplumbingco.com.
Nice!
You know what's nice, man?
What?
This morning I drove it to the gym. Heated steering wheel.
What?
Real nice.
Not a heated tailgate like the Fords?
Did they really? No, it's a joke.
They're always getting pushed.
I'm gullible. You can talk me into anything. I bought Huckleberry cookies this morning.
See that? I was gonna snag one.
These freaking Northwest boys, man. No chocolate chip. No, we got a Huckleberry.
Huckleberry cookies.
Huckleberry white chocolate chip is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, they are that.
Dang. Hey, look, it's North Idaho confetti.
Woo! Dude, when I smacked that tree with the little Jeep, confetti went everywhere.
Nice.
This truck rides nice though.
It really does. It's so quiet and smooth. We just went over some washboards. I didn't even feel them. I saw the trailer hopping around in front of us, but like couldn't even tell they were there in this thing. That's on stock suspension too.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're gonna upgrade that too.
Yeah.
You can hear that trailer clanging around the back there.
Yup.
We are very close to where we did the 100-mile challenge. And I'm just thinking maybe 1,000-mile challenge?
Are you having flashbacks or memories?
Fond memories.
C'est davvero mille sentir la voce mia, sentimi un po'.
Yeah, the turbo still spins. It's just no longer connected.
No, it's no longer connected, which is kind of sad.
Well, I think the thing is we just need a rubber boot there. This will work just fine. This is the vent pipe back to the tank on this. So here you go. It's gonna be a stretch to get that over there, but I mean that's better than nothing, isn't it?
And then it can't blow out.
Yeah.
And then if we can just get it to build like a couple pounds.
I mean, even just the airflow of it pushing it in there without any pressure will help it run a lot better.
The grind hard road building adventure is going to be the can we make it to the road and back home adventure.
I think this is gonna hold for a long, long time.
Did it slowly crack or did the charge pipe just go ching?
I felt it, boop, and I was like, oh man. That may as well be a boxy, okay?
Yeah, that's good as new. Check this out, man. We're about to go uphill, and I probably don't need it, but I'm gonna put it in 4-wheel drive at 97 miles on the dash. So glad we're able to be out here right now. This is nice. Especially Ethan and I are going to be in Vegas for a week. I'm stoked about SEMA. Don't get me wrong. But I'd way rather be out here in the mountains than in Las Vegas, that's for sure.
You guys are going to come back to a different season.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bummer to miss this. This transition season is one of the best.
They locked me out. This is supposed to be a combination lock, and I'm supposed to have the combination. It's been unlocked for the last 6 months because somebody cut it, or the last year, and they just came out and relocked it with not a combination lock. So these two vehicles can get around it. That one is gonna have to just stay here.
Oh, but she's so pretty and comfy.
I mean, you can stay with her. I don't care. It's not gonna go around this gate though.
This is essentially Ethan's gate, and someone else locked it without giving him the key.
Yeah, basically. The state locked it. The Idaho Department of Lands locked this gate, and they're supposed to. I'm supposed to have access, and yeah.
You know.
I mean, we could actually take out 2 trees and get the Tacoma through here too.
Would it pinstripe it?
No.
Guess we'll be busting out the chainsaw early today.
Yeah.
I guess so.
No, we can get through this with the Taco. I don't even think we need to take out this tree. It'll just be some de-limbing and very careful driving so we don't stripe it. Yeah, basically if we just de-limb so we don't have to, yeah. All right, I'd go
Go get some
Well,
saws.
I will just drive them both around because I have to go around with the pit truck anyway.
Crafting through the woods.
In a brand new Tacoma.
I got my Husqvarna.
Better not scratch the truck, cause we're gonna give it away. I would never, and nor should anyone else, clear trails on public land without permission. This trail is already here. We're just maintaining it.
The Jackie Chan skill.
Nice.
Fish power.
Your saw is not up to my standards. of
Insert
sharpness.
comment about him talking crap about my saw.
You knew what I was gonna say.
I knew it.
I have very, very, very high standards for chainsaw sharpness.
I just got done cutting 2.5, 3, like, yeah, 2 cords of wood with that, no sharpen. Just brought it out because he's like, we're clearing trails. And here we are.
Saw error or
Check that out.
Wow, that's
got-
actually sweet.
We got cameras in front and cameras on both sides of the mirrors.
That was a very tight trail. We didn't even come close to pinstriping it.
Oh yeah, she's golden.
Just close to a tree top. That's way different.
What a machine.
Well, let's go build a road.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I wonder if his downpipe broke.
The whole thing seems kind of smoky.
Is it leaking oil?
Yeah, I think the turbo is hella hot. Oh. Well,
That's a 2 thumbs down. What happened?
surprisingly enough, my pie cuts didn't hold up to the 20 foot to flat and the 100-mile challenge. It's not even a 100-mile challenge. But anyway, that's where the Jeep's gonna sit till we're done with the day. So I'm gonna hop in with Ethan.
All right,
All right.
we'll see you up there.
Yes, sir. Look at this driveway.
I mean, you can't see anything through the plexiglass windshield.
view.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it is gorgeous up here.
Oh yeah.
This is awesome.
Put it in crawl mode. It's doing this on its own.
That's genuinely kind of impressive. This is actually a pretty steep hill. It looks steep on camera, and cameras always under-exaggerate steepness. Like this is... I'm hiking, I'm sweating.
Hello and welcome to my mountain. I had to show Patrick the outhouse. He hasn't seen it yet.
Pretty impressive. Thrown with a view.
No, no one needed the outhouse. I just said to, you know.
He held
show
my
it.
hand while I did
Oh,
the
no.
house thing.
No.
Look at this nice setup.
Yeah, you like my rock table that I built? And by built, I mean I put a rock on top of another rock with the excavator.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a table, chairs. Here's the fire pit.
I just lost such a nice bite of salmon on the ground.
Just grab it, man. We're in the
No,
wilderness.
dude, it's pretty crafted.
No.
That's...
Well, I have a whole pack of salmon, so
Yeah, we'll get more.
we're gonna get built different on fish.
Yeah, man.
I went from being a lifelong vegetarian to eating fish, and everyone's super excited because this is the kind of food I bring out here now.
Yeah. I bought this chunk of property and it cost about as much as my Tundra, so that gives you an idea. It's very, very cheap property out here. So we're right about at the top of it right now. It goes just a little bit up that rock slope. I'm not sure exactly where the line is, but most of those rocks are on the property, and then most of it goes down off this cliff down to the bottom. And today we're gonna build some trails that hopefully connect the bottom to the top, just with some old logging roads and logging trails that are in there. I grew up in where most people would consider the middle of nowhere, so to get middle of nowhere more than that, I had to come way out here. Obviously, this is where the best view is from the property. And we've got this sweet cliff here, which is like, you know, solid 20-foot cliff of nice granite. I'm still kind of coming up with some ideas and designs in my head, but I want to build a really cool cabin off-grid out here so that we can all come out here and hang out and party and, you know, come out here for snow bike adventures, snowmobile adventures, dirt biking, off-road trails. Anyway, so my current idea is to build the house slash cabin mainly out of rocks because there's a ton of rocks over there. They're free. And then a lot of windows and just something that could last for many centuries. Build it really solid out of rock and steel. Basically, a spot to enjoy all this view and solitude in properly the middle of nowhere. Here's the, I would say like maybe a third of the way built outhouse. You know, outhouse with a view of the mountains because everything out here is gonna be off grid, so.
Got a fueling issue. So, here she lies.
Oh my goodness.
Another vehicle down. The K truck is the giveaway truck of the last men standing. Yeah.
All right. Yep, we're ready.
Hold on.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, we're good. I guess we're gonna have to be good.
All right, we're good.
Kind of feel like we're on like a safari.
This is the Idaho Safari, Reinhardt edition.
Come on. You know what to do. There we go.
So that's where we came from. And we gotta build a connection up to there.
Oh no, my mirror!
So we decided that this thing's called the Honey Badger.
The honey badger?
Yeah, and who needs chainsaws when you've got the Honey Badger? That should do
I mean,
it.
we should just Mad Max this thing out with a couple machetes strapped to the front and just mob it through.
Yeah, yeah. How you like that little electric saw?
I love it. It's light.
nice?
I mean, it's kind of heavy for what it is, but it's light for what it is.
It's lighter than a normal, yeah, and it's just convenient.
Yeah.
This is what fish power is all about, man. Power drive.
I feel like sitting on it isn't good.
Well, it's gonna get behind it and then kind of, you know, do one of those. It might be a double for
Well, not only have I had fish today, I've had fish for like my whole life.
real.
Let's see if the fish power did anything.
Oh, nice technique. Fish power, man.
Nope, nope.
All right.
Let's see if Ethan's fish power will do this.
It's pretty awkward.
It is.
Fish power! Nice.
That might be more like beef power.
There she goes. Oh, nice. It's
Wow.
the actual definition of trundle, right?
Yes.
That's so funny. What a good word.
We've been saying trundle in weird contexts for a long time.
way before we knew what it actually meant.
Yeah. But this machine, that's a trundler.
Yep.
That's a real trundler.
This is crazy.
It is thick.
This is very thick. This is like, I don't know what movies have thick old bush they got to get through, but we're in that movie right now.
What movie?
Avatar, maybe? One of the crazy ones with lots of thick bushes.
Oh.
All right, this is some serious treeage up here.
The only thing I can see is the orange of the chainsaw.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Fish power! Bounce away!
Welcome to the jungle! That's what YouTube makes us do. Because we can't just listen to music, so we become sociopath! This is cool. It's kind of crazy. I've never like cut in a trail. It's here. I bet it's been 20 years before anyone drove a vehicle up this. Oh, what the? Dang. That's a tire popper or something. Look at the end on that. That's a crimp, man. We did that on the throttle cable, but it was much smaller for the mini Jeep.
You know what else is awesome?
What?
When it snows, now that it's clear, we could just snowboard right down here.
Yeah. And loop around with snow bikes or snowmobiles and pull you right back up to the top.
Yep. Honey Badger, I think that's what he said, which is nice because he normally doesn't like the names I come up with, but this one seems to be sticking. Right now we just call it the K-Truck. It definitely gets more big trees in the road. Yeah, that's for sure. I like how Ethan calls it a road. A lot of people call it a hill climb. I call that a hill climb for a dirt bike.
That's steep.
Yeah. Look, the animals love it though. They're gonna be thrilled we're doing this. See how worn that path is right in the middle?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably that moose boy.
Yep. I'm giving us about 0% odds to get to the rock garden before dark. Because I feel like it's probably a lot further than this. And we're hours of clearing to get to where we are now.
You're lined up with the stump, yeah.
That one was so easy to line up, I wheel trucked myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, another couple hundred feet of progress.
Heck yeah. Every time we move the K-Truck, it's a good sign. Things are moving forward.
Quite literally.
There we go.
So we have evidence that possibly the previous owner of this property cleared this trail some years ago, because this was cut with a chainsaw. My guesstimate would be like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 to 20 years. Stuff doesn't rot too fast when it's just sitting there. So, but this tree is probably only about as old as this trail,
Yeah.
based
Oh,
on
so
the
you can-
species and what it is. So let's find out if we can get a little more information here
Oh, sorry.
on possibly how old this tree was. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 30, 31, 32-ish.
Yeah.
So
30.
one could assume that this trail, because like based on the other trees around, I don't think it was cleared all the way. It was probably cleared as like a 4-wheeler width trail.
Yeah, between this and that.
I think it's safe to say that this trail was cleared last somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 years ago. 20 to 30, because this one could have easily been
Small.
that big around
And they just
on the
drove
and they just
over it.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I wish I knew why this property existed, honestly. Why is there a 10-acre chunk in the middle of the national forest on the side of a mountain? Like, it just makes no sense. It's not like it's impossible. It happens all the time, but it'd be interesting to know the history of why this specific chunk. I mean, it's really cool. I'm glad it exists, but because it's not super valuable for timber. What's
There's
that?
a hole somewhere full of gold.
Or full of what somebody hoped was gold. Yeah, I just don't really quite know what would have enticed someone to buy this spot exactly.
Well, what
because-
enticed you to buy it?
Yeah, that doesn't count. Because it was bought, I mean, like, I'm talking about originally. I don't mean like the last owner 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean the first owner.
Yeah,
Why
well-
was this a private piece of property instead of just public land like everything else
yeah.
around it? Like, who, because that person wouldn't have just been like, oh, this is a sick place to build my house. Like, that wasn't a thing that long ago. We're talking like 50 years ago or something, maybe more.
Yeah.
Nobody was trying to live this far out of town just for the views.
No.
It was for lumber or logging, but it
Or a weird
isn't.
commune.
Yeah,
I mean, that's another thing.
yeah, it could have been.
What did you just find?
Oh, there's a nice little Steven-sized cave under this rock. Like,
Oh, that
to me, that looks like a place that Steven would just abide.
I've taken shelter in things like that before.
Precisely.
We could flex out some of our machines on this bad girl.
Oh yeah.
4 of us. We're all decently intelligent, I think. And we forgot all of our water and all of our food in the giveaway truck all the way around from where we are now. And it's getting darker, getting hungrier, definitely getting thirstier. So I think this is where we turn around.
I'd say that was a pretty productive day of trail clearing. All the really exciting bits of this trail are yet to come, but we made some good progress. So hopefully we can get back out here before it snows, but if not, we'll come back in the spring and build more trails.
Brother.
Brother.
Brother!
Brother.
Brother! Got a load of all this brother.
I was so zoomed in I couldn't brother.
Brother! This is like pretty darn steep, really.
I know.
And it's even steeper being in the truck.
Especially with 2 people in the front, cab over, plus us right against the cab. It's pretty front heavy, dude. I bet we could endo easily. Whoa! Speaking of endos, did you feel that?
That was interesting.
That was full on.
Well, it wouldn't be a grind hard video if we weren't loading up something broken.
I mean,
The K truck didn't break out there. That would have been intense.
Hey, I'm just glad because it's none of the things that I built that are broken. It's usually like, at the end of the day, my fault that things are broken. It's like, I either built it or broke it, or both, usually. Today, Patrick built the mini Jeep, so that's not my fault that broke. I wasn't even driving it. And this is also Patrick's dirt bike, so,
well,
you know.
it ran great, so I stored it at your house.
Stored is a really generous term for what you did.
I abandoned it.
Parked
today.
it leaning against a snowblower in the woods.
So as you guys saw, we had to abandon this thing on the side of the road, and we didn't really give you any insight. So everything broke. We smacked a rock, we broke the exhaust, which holds on the turbo. I didn't have a turbo mount, so that's why that started to fall off. And then once our intake piping broke, there's nothing left holding the exhaust up pipe into the turbo, and the turbo was just laying there. It had hot oil going through it, and it was about to spew everywhere. So rather than just spew hot oil everywhere, blow up an engine, and be sad, we just abandoned it on the side of the road. So, you know, you'll have that. But this broke down, my dirt bike broke down, the key truck sounded super crunchy. You know what didn't break down? The brand new Tacoma that we're giving away.